Hi, good evening. This weekend I was at the alternative fair in Bergen. Now there are three, I think, big alternative fairs in Norway each year and a few little ones. The biggest one is in Oslo in the autumn, but I think the one in Bergen is the second biggest. It's called Alternative Messa, and I had a lot of fun. I thought I would just make a little video about it and also show off some of the things I got, because of course I have had to get myself a little haul of new age items. So yes, um, the way this fair works is that you pay an entrance fee and then you can go to as many talks and so on that you want. So I was at 4 of them. I was at 2 talks about mediumship. One of them were more of a demonstration where the mediums went up and down and delivered messages to people in the audience. I don't think the mediums were that good actually, but in the setting they were in, it was okay. Then there was a very interesting one where the winner of one of the seasons of the Norwegian version of Psychic Challenge were talking a bit about her experiences as a medium, and I really liked that talk. She also did some demonstrations, but it was her explanations which were really interesting. And then I went to a talk about NLP and NLP coaching, and I thought that was really interesting. And I don't have a lot of experience with NLP, but that class or lecture, or what you want to call it, really made me want to look into it more. I think that it could have some negative effects as well, because in NLP it says that every problem you have today is a problem you have chosen. That because of some old trauma, or which doesn't even have to come from this life, you have chosen this path. You have been stuck in this old pattern, and by dissolving that pattern, you can move on. This includes physical illness, everything. And while that idea can give a person an enormous sense of control over your life, and I think it can be very empowering, I think it can also make people think that I have chosen to have this illness, which makes me feel bad and puts a burden on my family. Why have I chosen that? I think it can make people feel a lot of guilt. So I'm a bit I'm not really sure what I think about that. But all in all, I really like the idea behind it. And then I was to the most interesting talk at all. It was a new energy system, which was called Phoenix Key Energy, and it was great. I mean, when I walked out of that workshop, I felt like I didn't know where I was, and I could feel it was amazing. She had some demonstrations, the lady that hosted it, and she was all over the place because she couldn't keep on her feet because energy flowed through her so much that it just threw her feet out. Well, anyway, I was picked from the audience to receive a demonstration, and the woman's apprentice stood behind me to catch me in case I fell, because the last person did that. And I was thinking, as you can see, I'm a pretty big woman, so I was thinking, oh shit, if I lose control of my legs and I fall, I'm gonna flatten that woman. I'm gonna kill her. Because she was tall, but she was so thin. And even worse, if I should fall forward and fall on that healer. Because she was this tiny Asian woman that reached me to my shoulders. And she was so tiny, but she was so, at the same time, so powerful. And she was instructing another person how to send energy to me. And I really felt it. But even more powerful it was when she had some guided channelings later, and I saw carp, is that the right word? So Asian fish thing, yeah, that lay on the floor, and it started crawling up my leg, and my leg hurt so much I couldn't sit still. And it was so powerful, and I could see that fish crawl up my leg. It sounds completely insane, but it was amazing. And later she had that some sort of meditation to open up. And seriously, it was so powerful. It was just so amazing. And afterwards I had such a horrible bellyache. And I went home and I just fell asleep. And I fell asleep, I think it was 9 in the evening. And I was completely exhausted. But yeah, that was really great. Let me see, what else did I do? I tried some massage chairs and such. Some of them was really great, but I don't think it's the most exciting thing to talk about. They had a lot of things that you could taste of healthy candy, like dried fruits and such. And I talked to this person that had the most amazing stones, collector's quality healing rods, and I wanted them so much, but they were a bit out of my price range. But they were so great, just so amazing, those stones. And there was a person there that he was doing some sort of acid balancing in the body thing, and he had some creams that he put on my neck, and it felt really strange for a while, but it did help. My sore muscles in that region did get better, but I was so terrified of my hair because I don't want guff, but I don't want this anywhere close to it. I'm strange that way. Anyway, it was really fun, and I was also by a Christian stall that had a prayer, and I really felt it was also very powerful, because I think that prayer, no matter what religion you pray in, is magic. So yeah, I had a great time. It was very tiring, but it was amazing. So, now to the haul. So what did I get? First of all, I got this CD, if I can reach it. There it is. It is named Englenes Verden, which translates into the world of the angels. This is one CD and one CD-ROM. The CD has meditation music, and the CD-ROM has a guided meditation and some angel quotes. I thought it sounded interesting. I've been on a bit of an angel kick lately, and it was extremely cheap, so I picked it up. I haven't listened to it yet, but I think it'll be good. And talking about that angel kick, I got this altar bowl. This little dish for my altar, which is I don't think the camera picks it up very well. Here we go. It's like 2 angel wings. And I was thinking I would have this on my altar, and I would put crystals and such into it to have the angels bless them. And I could also write little notes about people I want to send well wishes to and so on, and put them in this bowl and to send them angel energy. And besides, it's very pretty. So I got that. And I got 2 crystals. Let's see here. I got in Norway it's just named Dalmatian stone, but I think it's Dalmatian jasper. Yeah, I think it's Dalmatian jasper. And the strange thing is that I couldn't afford a lot of stones because I didn't have a lot of money with me, because it's been a bit short this month. Anyway, so I walked past all the stones and I thought I would get something that I didn't have before and which could help me with my problems right now. And I found several stones I wanted, but then I saw this one and I have other Dalmatian jaspers, and what it's supposed to do is that it's supposed to make you more happy, see the positive side of things, and help you realize ideas. But I didn't really need that right now, but I felt so drawn to this stone, this piece. So I just had to get this one, even if it wasn't what I was looking for. I just felt that this stone had to come home with me. So I'm really happy I got this little fellow. Just put it back in the bag. Into the bag you go. Are. And then I got blue obsidian. And I just knew I wanted one of these because they're so pretty. Now they are synthetic. This one is synthetic, so you could say that it's not a real stone. And if you don't like to work with, like I've said before, Frankenstones, this might not be for you, but I just thought it was so pretty and I loved this soft blue, and I do a lot of creative writing and role playing and such, and then soft blue really is a great stone for that sort of thing because it works on the throat chakra. What else is this stone supposed to do? It comes with this little card. It's supposed to give joy. This one too, it seems like both of the stones I've picked is for joy. Perhaps there's a reason why I feel drawn to this. Perhaps I need that addition of joy in my life. So yeah. And this is just the program, the list of the various workshops and all. I kept it just as a souvenir. And I got a New Age magazine. This was a freebie that everybody that paid for their entrance got. It's called Division, and it is one of the biggest New Age magazines in Norway. And yeah, I got a copy for my mother too, because you could take as many as you wanted of these. And normally they're quite expensive. So when it was free, why not pick up 2 so my mother could have one too, because she's also interested in the alternative and New Age and such. And yeah, and I got another freebie. And this one is a bit bizarre, because I got a lamp. It is the strangest freebie I have ever gotten. It is, well, exactly that. A lamp. Now I think it's pretty, and it's from this New Age online bookstore thing that had a stall there. I got it because I bought a book, which I'll show you later. But yeah, they have this section with that I call the bazaar, with all sort of tarot cards and everything you might need of that, and also all sorts of things to decorate your home in a New Age way. So yeah, I wouldn't have gone out and bought that lamp, but when I got it for free, I think I will use it either in my altar room or perhaps somewhere in the living room, because it is pretty. And yes, Let me see, what else did I get? I got a book, like I said, chakra foods. Let me see what it's, because it's translated from English. Let me see what the original title is, because that is probably a lot more relevant to you guys, as most of those that watch my videos are speaking English and wouldn't really know what to do with a Norwegian book. It is, the original title is Chakra Foods for Optimum Health by Diana M. Minish. Yeah, basically this book is about balancing your chakras through food, both by the color of the food, but also the inequalities of the food, so that if you are feeling down because you have too little energy in, let's say, your solar plexus chakra, then eating foods that's good for your solar plexus will help, or at least that's the ideas presented in this book. I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Seems very interesting, and I've been really into the whole spiritual side of food lately because, well, yeah, I like food, as you can see. And then it's the big splurge I had for this alternative fare, and that's this one. Copper wand. It's a healing wand. So you can see you have a rock crystal Merkaba up here, and a Merkaba, it's part of holy geometry, and it stands for the divine spirit. There are whole books written about the Merkaba and its symbolism. I might do a video about it because I've been really drawn to this symbol lately. And it's a rock crystal at the end, and then you have gemstones for all the chakras. So you have jasper for the root chakra, and you have carniole for I hope that's the English name, for the hara chakra, and citrine, a colored citrine for the solar plexus, and an aventurine for heart, and I think that is turquoise, but I'm not sure if it's real turquoise or not, for the throat chakra, a lapis lazuli for the third eye, and an amethyst for the crown. And I really like this. I can use it both for pagan rituals and for energy healing. Yeah, I really love this, but it costs a little bit too much, but I really love it, so it's okay. So yes, that was my adventure at the alternative fair. Anyway, I best not drag this video out too long, so good evening, blessed be, and goodbye.